Welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. All right, before we get started, today's topic is escaping negativity with smudging. Escaping negativity with smudging. All right, before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all of the new viewers, all of the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, those of you who are new to the channel, I will answer your relationship questions. So at the end of the video, I'll show you a link where you can send in your questions, and I will either answer them privately through the email, or I will share them online with the collective, and it can be your decision. Now, those of you who are interested in these caps, they are available in my online store, and you'll find a link in the description. Now it's time for our daily affirmation, and we do these affirmations to help with our spiritual growth. And here it is. I am empowering myself and inspiring others to do the same. All right, let this sink in. You're on your spiritual path, so you are empowering yourself. I am empowering myself and inspiring others to do the same. All right, people. Let this affirmation sink deep into your spirit. I am empowering myself and inspiring others to do the same. Let this affirmation be a blessing to you today. All right. Now it's time for movement. And we do the movements as the second part of our daily wake up. Okay, just to get our blood circulating. Today we're going to do 2 movements and 5 of each. All right, simple arm movements. This is the first one. Okay, all right, we're going to do 5 of them. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, sit up straight. 3, 4, and 1 more. 5. All right, now we're going to do this one. Right above your head. Just take it above. All right, 5 times. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, shake it out. How's that feel? I felt that all up and down my arms. All right, just try to tone them up. Okay, now let's talk about this issue of getting rid of negative energy by smudging. And what is this smudging all about? For those of you who don't even know what smudging is, I pulled a description. Okay. The smoke created from burning these herbs purifies the body, soul, and brings clarity to the mind. In this way, smudging is also used to rid any negative energy from a person throughout the day. Sacred items and locations have been smudged to clear away negativity. All right? Yes, smudging is a practice that has been around for a very long time, and it is part of spirituality. You burn sage, which I burn. That's what I burn. I burn sage to purify my area, to purify my home, and I do it on a regular basis to keep negative energies outside of my space. You see? And I was listening to a lady the other day who said that she saged her home and her toxic boyfriend left. So it works. All right, I did pull a video. Let's look at the video, and then she's going to tell us how to sage your home. Okay, here we go.
Good morning, everyone. This is Grandma Sherry. Another beautiful day has come. Appear to Akeni and Avashte in my Dakota language. We're so grateful for that. And this morning, I'm going to try to show you how to smudge your house. Remember, everyone can do this. You can do it when you're all alone, like I'm alone, so I'm going to smudge my house. You can ask someone to come and do it if you're not comfortable doing it. But anyone can do it. This is not a ceremony. This is a prayer and a smudge for your house. So I'm going to be stopping and going quite a bit. So hopefully I can do this. So bear with me. So you can see that the first thing I did, and I learned this from an Anishinaabe elder. The first thing you do is you open up a window in your house. So this is just where I always smudge at my dining room table. So I open the window a little bit. So now I'm going to start my smudge at the part of my house that's facing east. So I'm going to go into the corner of my house. I'll pay attention to around the windows. Look at that. And Mama Cat's getting a smudge too. My little cat. I go around the windows. And when I go to the door, I open my door just a little bit. And I smudge around my door. And this is my living room, so I want to really pay attention to it. My wall with all the pictures of my grandchildren hanging up. Now, I have 3 bedrooms upstairs, but I've already smudged the other 2 bedrooms, and this is my bedroom. So I'll come in and I'll smudge, paying attention to around the windows, where I sleep, and then back down the hallway. I do not do the bathroom. I was told not to. And I don't do the basement. Okay? And then I go into my kitchen and I smudge the kitchen. And there it is. And I'm back to my dining room. I've smudged my house.
All right, people. Now, smudging is another subject that I'm going to ask you to open your mind about. All right? Open your mind about. All right? We're not trying to push anything onto you, but this is information. All right? And I'm saying this because I know that some religious organizations or whatever believe that smudging is wrong. It was demonized along with spirituality when religion came into existence, right? It was demonized. There's nothing wrong with smudging. In fact, it's a good practice to cleanse your area of any negative or toxic energy. Open your minds to new information, to information that has been hidden, to information that has been destroyed, just to keep you in a state of fear. All right? That's why a lot of this information has been taken away or demonized to keep you in fear, to keep you controlled. You don't have to live your life in misery. You can be happy. You can have what you want. And you can have a happy life. But like any new information, do your research. I encourage you to read. See what other people say about it. Other than people from one source. You see, many times we'll get information from one source and we'll never investigate other sources to see if that information is valid in any way. We'll just take it for granted because somebody said it. Somebody standing up in the pulpit said it, so it must be valid. No. People, use your own discernment, use your own will, use your own power to make these decisions, whatever is best for yourself. Now, I am recommending smudging to you because it's worked for me. It's worked tremendously for me. I have been saging my home for quite a number of years now. I believe I was introduced to it by a Native American friend of mine. She explained what it was and what it did, and I practiced it ever since. And it works for me. I tell you, it keeps toxicity away. All right? So we did get a letter. So let's read this letter and see what she says. All right, she entitled her letter, Smudging. I am currently reading the 4 agreements and planning my escape from my covert narcissistic husband. I know that can be bad because I was with a covert narcissist and it is demonic at its best. All right? He told me last week, if you don't let me love you right, I will get rid of you, like I did my ex-wife, and find someone else. You know, he's probably got somebody else anyway. He's just threatening you. Covert narcissists always have supply someplace else, and probably a few places. You are not the only supply, so don't allow this narcissist to deceive you or threaten you. If you don't do what he wants, then he's going to go to somebody else. He's already gone to somebody else. All right, that's not an issue. You say, I have stopped sleeping in the same bed. And today he asked me for a quickie. I hope you told him no. I told him no. Good for you. He continued talking. And next thing I know, he's acting like he's trying to control his anger. He probably was. Remember, you are dealing with a demon. A demon. So yes, that demon is angry because he needs that supply. And you're telling him no, he can't have it? Yeah, he's angry. All right? I remember when I was with my covert narcissist, and I hadn't come to the realization that he was a narcissist. I didn't even know what a narcissist was. But it was after the discard, and it was a time when he was coming back. You know, he just kept coming back from the outside. He didn't come back to move in, but just kept trying to come back. And he came back, and I guess in his mind, he was sure he was going to get sex from me. I mean, he felt like he had me under his control, that whenever he came back or whatever he wanted from me, I was going to give it. And so this time I told him no. I told him no. And you could see the rage in his face. He bit his lip, his bottom lip, and he said, I can deal with that. Or something to that effect, that you could see it was killing him. It was killing him that I told him no. You see, during the relationship, I never told him no. I was always catering to his every need. And this was probably the first time that he ever heard me stand up and tell him no, and he was seething. He could not believe it. His eyes got big and he got angry. Breathing in and out, grabbing his stomach. I know he was. He was going through some changes. I thought he may try to hit me. After a few minutes, he runs to the bathroom, dry heaving. It's that demon. It's the demon. I stayed seated and didn't react. Later, he told me that he believes demons are real and that one left his body while he was in the bathroom. Well, this is something that he realizes, that he's possessed with a demon. He realizes that. Now, the demon, he said he left him. If he left him, it's not for long. Because that demon probably has been with him for a while. For a long while. All right? He knows he accepted the demon. Well, he should know to stay away from you and deal with his demon on his own, since he knows he has a demon. But the thing is, he can't. The demon has actually taken him over completely. He's possessed. And he's not in control anymore. When he accepted that evil energy into his very essence, he gave his control over to the demon. The demon needs that supply. The demon will do anything to get that supply. All right? Since he couldn't get the sex from you, he probably tried to get supply from other emotions that you have. Being angry is an emotion. Being fearful is an emotion. Demons survive on those emotions. It just so happened that he wanted sex. Do you think he will explode next? But no telling. What do you think about smudging our house until I can leave? I think it's a good idea. That's what I think. I have a 9-year-old son I'm trying to protect that isn't biologically his. Yes, you need to protect your son. And I'll tell you, in many ways you need to protect your son. You say he's only 9 years old? Oh my goodness, do not leave your son with that covert narcissist. Covert narcissists tend to be down low, closeted gay people. You don't want that guy to be alone with your 9-year-old son. You don't want that. Because what he'll do is tell a little boy, it's a secret. Don't tell mom. Don't tell her. You see? And then your son will be damaged for the rest of his life because of this narcissist. Okay? My advice to you is to smudge your house every week. Smudge it every week. All right? Now, the lady in the video, she did show you a way that she smudges her home. She starts from the east or the west or whatever. You know what? I smudge it the way that I want to. Whatever room I'm in, I just go through the house smudging it. All right? They say to leave a window open so the spirits can go out, or the door open or whatever. It's your choice. But I just say smudging is a good practice. It works for me, and I will recommend it for you. All right? Now, I know that we'll get some blowback from this video because many religious people have been taught that smudging is wrong. It's like it's evil. It's nothing evil. If it is chasing away all these negative energies, that's what you want. What's evil about that? What's evil about it? You understand? Religion wants to keep people in a state of infancy. We're going to say that. Infancy. Like a baby. You never grow up. You understand? Because they keep you fearful of everything. Fearful of everything that is natural in the universe. That's what religion does. Because religion wants you to have your faith in the religion, not in the universal energy of things. Not in the universe. They want you to have your faith in this religion. People, smudging your home, or if you understand, if you got somebody in your home that's toxic, put a little smoke on them too. You understand? It is not anything wrong with it. I'm going to show you. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I use the sage, and I buy them, and you see that it's being used. I smudge this area when I'm talking to you because I want positive energy here, no negative energy, because what I want to convey to you is through a spiritual perspective, and it needs to be the truth, and it needs to be positive. All right? So that's why I smudge all the time. All the time. And I encourage you to do it too. Try it out. See if it helps your environment. If you are living in a household of toxicity, try the smudging. It doesn't cost you anything, You can get those smudge sticks. You can go right on eBay and get them. It don't cost that much. It's just sage, just wrapped up. But this is a spiritual practice that has been around for ages. For ages. All right? And what it is to cleanse and purify you, your area where you live, your home, because you want it to be peaceful and happy. So, no, there's nothing wrong with it. And I do endorse it. All right? So, with you asking about this covert narcissist that you are currently married to, sage your home, and that should help to kind of keep him at bay. Keep him at bay, because remember, he's there to destroy you. And this little boy that is not his, even if the boy was his, if it's in his mind to molest him, he would have done it anyway. Be careful, because it's a demon. It's a demon. All right? When you look into his face, I know you see the person. And you don't see the demon until he gets angry. Then that demon, he may show his face to you. But when you're looking at him, you don't want to believe that he's a demon. I didn't. It took me a while to come to that realization. And I said, he can't be a demon. I don't believe it. But he kept showing me that that's exactly what he was. Exactly what it was. And when these people are possessed by a demon, they really don't have any control. The demon wants what the demon wants. Now, remember, you are not his only supply. He has supply outside of you. And once you start saging your home, and hopefully you are financially independent and you don't really need him for the finances for your living, you and your son, because when you start saging, it may run him off. Because it's in the program that he will probably discard you anyway at some point. But with you saging, it may hurry the process. So I'm hoping that you do not need him financially. I hope that you are not tied financially to this demon, because that would not be good for you. Because when he discards you, what are you going to do? Now, I do know some narcissists who have not discarded their partners for whatever reasons. They decide to stay there, but they cheat with everybody, and the partners know. And Some of them have molested their own children. But the marriage didn't break up. The partner couldn't leave because, the wife needed the narcissist to survive. That's not a good situation to be in at all. Okay? Try the smudging. Try the smudging. And try it once a month. But if you have a whole lot of people coming to your home, smudge it again when they leave to purify, get all that energy out for a peaceful existence. People, I hope that you understand the message today. And I really hope that it helps someone. I endorse smudging. I think it's a good practice. Of course, I'm a spiritualist. And smudging is a spiritual ritual. So, I do believe that this smudging process purifies your area. It seems to have worked in my life, and I recommend it to you. So, people, I hope that the message today can help someone and clarify this issue about smudging. All right? It's not an evil practice. And don't believe people to tell you that it is. There's nothing evil about it. In fact, it's a good practice. It's a good practice. All right? So, for those of you who have questions that you would like for me to answer, here's the link. Send your questions to Miss Faye's World, YT, at hotmail.com. That's Miss Faye's World, YT, at hotmail.com. And try to keep your letters to one page. Just summarize your situation and ask the question. And if you prefer that I answer your question privately through the email, just put it at the very top of your letter, and I will comply. I want to thank you so much for supporting this channel. And to show my appreciation, I will be giving away a deck just like this one to one of you lucky subscribers once this channel hits 100,000. I'll announce the name of the winner right here on the channel. And this is a 53 Oracle card deck of I Am affirmations, from which I have been choosing for our daily affirmations. So keep watching, and good luck to all of you. I want to thank you so much for your comments. I do read them, and I will respond to those that I'm able. I thank you so much for your letters, and I really hope that my responses can help you in some way. And a special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate you. I wish you all the very best and much happiness, and I really hope to see you next time.